Kid Craddock in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, this is Kelly Raspberry. This is your Showbiz Top 5. It's Wednesday, March the 5th. Now, Paris Hilton wants us all to consider her a serious actress, but until that day comes, she's going to keep taking parts as Paris Hilton playing Paris Hilton, and that's the next gig she's got. April 3rd, you can catch her on My Name is Earl. She has a little spot when Earl gets knocked unconscious. She pops up in his brain. Now, Hayden Panettiere and that Milo Ventimiglia guy from Heroes, now, they long denied their romance, but they finally couldn't keep it a secret any longer, and they went public with that. Well, now the next logical step in Hollywood world is to move in together. So Hayden was recently seen condo shopping with her mom in Beverly Hills, and I'm not so sure. I know things are different out that way, but is mom really okay with her 18-year-old daughter dating a 30-year-old man? Anna Nicole Smith's 18-month-old daughter, Danny Lynn, has been declared the legal sole heir to Anna Nicole Smith's estate, whatever that may wind up being. She wrote her will 5 years before she died, naming her son Daniel as her sole heir. Of course, he died, and then she shortly died after that without time to change things up. So now not only has Danny Lynn been declared the sole heir, there's a trust that's been set up for her, and the co-executors of that trust are Howard K. Stern and Larry Burkhead. Now, that trust could potentially be worth millions and millions of dollars one day if they could ever settle that lawsuit with J. Howard Marshall's family, because remember, he left a good chunk of his estate to Anna Nicole, and his son's been fighting that for years. Billy Ray Cyrus denies that he has deleted anybody's cell phone number from his daughter Miley's cell phone. The word is that Miley met Lindsay Lohan backstage at the Grammys, or at one of the Grammy after parties, and they exchanged phone numbers, and the rumor was that Billy Ray immediately deleted that number from his daughter's cell phone database, but who would blame him if he did? He says that's not the case, though. He and his daughter love Lindsay, and he would never do that. So, Ashley Simpson, finally, she apparently showed up and wasn't her sunshiny best at a radio interview in Washington, D.C. In fact, many people speculated she may have been drunk from a little too much partying the night before. She had this, huge tattoo of this flower she got on her wrist, and it looked pretty inflamed, and maybe she was drinking to numb the pain from that. I don't know. But she was slurring her words, forgetting the lyrics to her new single. And so, like I said, people started talking, wondering if she was drunk or not, so much so that her rep had to issue a statement saying, no, she wasn't drunk. She's just absolutely exhausted. She's been touring nonstop, going out to clubs at night, performing her single, and then showing up for these radio interviews so early the next day. She's simply exhausted, and we would all be suffering the same fate were we in her position. And that is your Showbiz Top 5 for Wednesday.